Hi and welcome. Thank you for being a part of our community. The term Carnatic Wars refers to a series of military conflicts that took place in the 18th century in the Carnatic region of South India. In India, the conflict between the English and the French was focused around the Carnatic region, the southeastern peninsula. The three states of this region, Hyderabad, Carnatic and Mysore, were in conflict with each other. The British had a fortified settlement in Madras, and the French had one in Pondicherry. The French and the British took advantage of the rivalry between the Indian rulers. They allied themselves with rival groups and fought three wars between 1746 and 1763, which came to be called the Carnatic Wars. The wars were primarily fought between two major European colonial powers, the British East India Company and the French East India Company, with various local Indian rulers and allies supporting either side. The Carnatic Wars were part of the larger struggle for dominance in India between the British and the French during the colonial period. These conflicts were driven by economic and political interests, including control over lucrative trade routes and the establishment of colonial territories. The wars can be divided into three main phases. First Carnatic War, 1746 to 1748. The First Carnatic War began with the French capturing the British-held town of Madras, now Chennai, in 1746. The British, under the leadership of Robert Clive, launched a counterattack and recaptured Madras in 1748. The war ended with the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle in 1748, which restored Madras to the British. Second Carnatic War, 1749 to 1754. The Second Carnatic War started when the French, led by Governor-General Joseph-François Dupleix, sought to expand their influence in the Carnatic region. The British, with the help of local Indian rulers such as the Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas, confronted the French forces. The war witnessed several battles and sieges, with neither side gaining a decisive advantage. The conflict eventually ended with the Treaty of Pondicherry in 1754, which restored the pre-war status quo. Third Carnatic War, 1757 to 1763. The Third Carnatic War was the most significant and longest-lasting of the series. It began in 1757 with the Battle of Plassey, where the British decisively defeated the forces of the Nawab of Bengal. This victory allowed the British to expand their influence in Bengal and secure significant resources for their future campaigns. The war involved various Indian rulers, including the French-supported Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas. The British, under the leadership of Robert Clive and later Eyre Coote, achieved several victories against the French. The war ended with the Treaty of Paris in 1763, which confirmed British dominance in India and significantly weakened the French presence. The British defeated the French comprehensively. By the end of the Third Carnatic War, the French retained only Pondicherry and Chandernagore, and they were not allowed to fortify even these. The British were now the main European power in India. Having gained a foothold in the south, the British turned their attention towards Bengal. Hi and welcome. Thank you for being a part of our community.